So, after about a week of mucking around Perth, getting the Nav's aircon fixed, thanks to the guys down at Musica Autos for fitting me in the week before Easter. Everywhere else was booked out for 2 to 3 weeks. So the fact they were able to get me in was awesome. I've just come to join Chris and Laws, who are camping an hour north of Perth. Just here for the night. I did spend last night here, but had to take the car back again this morning. Again, those guys were super helpful. Managed to get the aircon working. We're about to hit the road again tomorrow. I'm going to head straight back up to Kalbarri National Park, find a camp up there over Easter and slowly make our way up the coast. But for now, I think we're just going to go find a winery. We're in another wine region, so we're going to go find a winery, have a vino, say goodbye to these guys, because this will probably be the last time I get to see them. So come along, I'll show you the winery, and then we'll hit the road tomorrow. Guess who's back? We're on the road. We're pointing our nose in the direction of Kalbarri National Park. That's where Jess and I made it to before we turned around and came back down south. Gonna hightail it up there. That's 5.5 hours today. But we've hit the road. We're gonna go find a camp, hopefully on the river up there. If not, we might even stay at that beautiful spot that Jess and I found about a week and a half ago now. So very excited to get up there. Yoo! It's getting late in the arvo. We're following the river along Kalbarri. Looks like there's a whole bunch of tracks off to the side. We're going to go up on the top of this little ridge here, which should give us a beautiful sunset for tonight. So let's go up. How good is this? First night back at Kalbarri, and this is where we are. Absolutely stunning. Can I just say how beautiful is this spot? The sun's just gone down and everything is just glowing. Look at the sky over there, blue to purple, red dirt. Oh, this is what it's all about, people. Get out here and explore it. Every single sunrise here in Kalbarri, I know I've only spent a few days here, has been absolutely stunning. Ali, what do you think? You like that? You like that? The sun comes over the mountains and everything that the light hits turns like an orangey whitey. Like look at this hill over here, orangey whitey colour. Just makes some of the most beautiful colours. Definitely glad I got up early. So this is the Murchison River. The township of Kalbarri's over there, and then where the Murchison River flows into the ocean, it's just over the other side of the town there. Makes for a beautiful town. All the riverbanks are sand. It's quite shallow, a fair way out. Apparently there's a shitload of fish in there too. Like most hills out here, that's another one of those rock towers. So gotta go put my contribution on it. This one looks pretty funky too. It's got a bit of a weird angle. I'll show you when I get a little bit closer, but it's a big one. Look at the angle of that. Hope I don't ruin this one. That would be tragic. This one's going to be a little bit of a tricky one. There's a wicked angle on the top of it. I think this is going to be my rock. Nicely weighted triangular rock. Tricky thing is to even get close to it. So look at that. Let's try that way. There we go. My part to the game, to the puzzle, to the tower. Very cool. Yet again, picking up other people's rubbish. It's a deodorant can and a bit of rubber. It looks like it's come off the car as well that I've picked up so far. This one's probably one of the cleanest sites I've seen, but it's just sad every single place that you go, there's rubbish left behind by others. Just clean up after yourselves. So last night we were camped up on that little plateaued flat rock thing just there. And this is the hill that we had to come up last night. I didn't film it because I've been in the car all day, but it was fairly steep. Nice little climb to get in and out of this, well, up on top of this mountain. Bit quite rutted, fair few wombat holes. Two different routes. As I said, I got in here late, didn't really want to tackle that side. That looks pretty hectic actually now that I'm looking at it, but this is what we drove up. We just straddled it, and I think now we'll drive down it. And that up there is what we just drove through. Just driving along the river's edge, there's all these beautiful spots that you can just pull up and camp. This one's not bad at all. It's kind of a bit of a rock ledge to get down into the water there as well. Nice wide thing, and there's definitely fish in there because they keep jumping out of the water teasing me. So yeah, I'm just going to drive up as far as I can before we get into the national park. Pick a spot out of all the good ones, which there's plenty to choose from, and then probably come back and probably spend another night here. Just love this place. It's breathtaking. How's this? Some old ruins. Don't quite know what they are yet, but driving along, there's obviously tables and chairs that have been put here. Looks like that would have been a barbecue at one stage, maybe. Not a bad little spot, this one. All right, this is the amazing campsite we've settled on tonight. Just set up the awning so far, right on the riverbank. Now, last time I was up in Kalbarri, the flies were terrible. As you can see, I've been here 5 minutes and they seem to be just as bad. When I was in back down in Perth, I decided to invest in a fly tent. Now, I haven't set this one up before, but it's an Oz Tent screen house. This is the smaller of the two. It's only obviously me and the dog and Jess when she comes to join me, but I got the smaller one. Apparently super easy to set up. I haven't set it up before. I haven't even seen how to set these things up, so we'll give it a go and see how it is. But as I said, it's supposed to be super easy and super quick. First things first, unzip the tent. Peg bag. All right, this is the Oz tent. We have tent poles, and then the tent itself, which is wrapped up and has two straps. So I'll bring this over here. Take the bag. Give this a go. Little strap. Two little straps holding it together. Alrighty. Let's grab this. Alright, attempt number 2. I forgot that when the gentleman told me how to do it, he said the trick is to do the one first, the side first that's next to the door, which I believe is this one. Alright, side one is done. Then you move to the back, which I believe is this one. Pull that out. Then you do the last side to this one. And last of all, actually 2 more steps in the middle. Push this up like that. One big push. Then last of all, these two tent poles I suppose, like that. Just on the inside here, there's a little pocket at the bottom that this should, I think, slide into. And then, alright, so there's a pocket there. Yeah. And then the one up the top. Perfect. It's little velcros on the inside. That's one done. Do the same on the other side. And we have, well, you can peg it down if you want, but you can do the other side, and then we have a fly screen or a fly tent. Gonna try my luck fishing in there. Wish me luck. I actually caught a fish. It's been in the water like 5 minutes. Let me see if it's still here. I might have lost it. Oh, I got a fish! Yoo-hoo! Another ripper! Look at his that. Stay still. Look at that little beauty. Not bad, eh? Here you go. Yoo-hoo! Oh. This is ridiculous, literally. Back in for like 10 minutes. Got another one. Absolutely amazing. That is awesome. I've been fishing in this spot for about 10 minutes. Just using literally chicken fillets. And I think, I'm not a fisherman, so I don't know what type of fish they were, but I'm just looked it up on Google. I think they're Black Bream. I don't know how big they need to be. I'm just doing this for fun. I wouldn't even know how to gut it. So yeah, still pretty awesome, but let's see what else I can catch. Mate, Gavin Rex Hunt Cohan here's caught. Oh, it just came off. Oh, too cocky. Oh, this is too easy. It is Easter and I've decided to stay in this same spot, the spot right next to this beautiful rock up here, as you can see. So yesterday decided to chuck the rod in, was catching fish hand over fist. But I think I pulled in 6 fish in the space of maybe like an hour and a half. So today I put the rod in, thought I'd do exactly the same thing, hopefully try to catch myself some dinner, and nada. All day, not one fish. Had bites, haven't been able to reel any in. Absolutely ridiculous. Guess this is the this is fishing. Hopefully, there's still time. There's still time. All right, we are all packed up and ready to hit the road. We have spent the last couple of days at this stunning spot on the river here, just outside of Kalbarri. It has been absolutely phenomenal. Awesome sunsets. Thank Gavin Rex Hunt Cohan, thanks all the beautiful fish I caught in this beautiful river. As a person who has done bugger all fishing in his life, to catch that many fish was just awesome. Absolute little golden spot here for that. This campsite, we've cleaned up all the rubbish. It's actually cleaner than what we got, than what it was when we got here. Guys, you should just be doing that. It's not that hard. Take the rubbish out with you. If there's other people's rubbish here when you get it, just put it in the bin. It's not that hard. Makes it nicer for the next person to rock up. You won't find any rubbish in this campsite now. Yeah, hopefully the next person enjoys it as much as I did. Anyway, forward march, we're off. Alrighty, we called into the information centre after going for a swim down in town in Kalbarri. That was super helpful. I was chatting to them about how to get up to like where Coral Bay and Shark Bay is from here, because when you plug it into the maps, the only way to do it is to go back out past Kalbarri National Park, up and down. It's like a 3.5 hour, pretty much a detour around all this land on the other side of the Murchison River. There is Murchison House Station, which they own all that land. It's a working station. They own all that land pretty much between here and there. And now it's Easter weekend and it's school holidays, so everywhere is super booked. I'm going to go down and have a chat with the owners, see if they'll let me go through, because that is realistically the only way that you can actually sort of hug the coast and get up without going on the main road. So wish me luck. We'll see how we go. Just went in and spoke to the lady at that station. Unfortunately, you can't actually drive through there anymore. You used to be able to, but no one's done it in quite some time. Apparently it's quite overgrown, and even on the north side of their property there's now government land, and apparently there's a shipwreck that you need special approval from the WA government to be able to access that property. So yeah, we've just headed up the road from the station and find a fire trail off to the side. I'm just going to air down and go for a bit of an explore, see if this takes us back to where the river is. It looks like it does go there eventually, but it's a fair way in. So we'll go for a bit of a trek. Might find camp or might keep pushing forward, but either way, let's go see what we find. So that file trail has led us to a section of the Murchison River which is super dry. Like, it looks like you can actually drive across here. The gorge where the lookouts are starts further up this way. So I think I'm probably going to try to push up this way to see if I can get up to maybe the foot of the gorge. Don't know if there's tracks that go along there, but we'll give it a go. Well, I guess that answers that question. Can't go any further forward this way. Don't really want to be on their land. They've got a really nice station and stuff. I might see if I can push back down the river on the other side. If not, looks like I'll be turning around and heading back. See how we go though. Well, came a couple of 100 meters up this, like navigating through all this land here, but it's quite rocky. There's a lot of sticks and stuff. I'm gonna end up doing a tire or damaging something. I'm a long way from help as well. So I think the smart move is to just head back up the fire trail, back to the main road, and make my way through Kalbarri National Park. Jess and I stayed at that cool campsite on the other side, so depending on what time I got there, I might go check that out, see if anyone's there, or failing that, I might drive a little bit further around towards Shark Bay. But yeah, a bit of a bummer. Would have liked to have made it further through, but yeah, you just gotta weigh up these things sometimes. There's a stack of bones coming through here. Like everywhere you look, you see more. There's some bones straight over there. There's a whole bunch over there. It looks like a skull. Spoke too soon. Fuck. Quick 10-minute wheel change and we're back on the road. Pays to be equipped with the tools to be able to do this, and just general knowledge on how to change wheels and CVs and stuff, especially when you're coming out remote, or as remote as what I get. So really annoying, especially because I just stated that I didn't want to keep pushing because I thought I'd get a flat tire, but it is one of those things you can't really control. Anyway, swapped it over. I'll get it looked at when we're in town, and yeah, hopefully it's just a plug and then we're all good again. But for now, we got 4 tires that are on the car and we're pushing back to the main road. Sup, homies? So we found this campsite tonight. Right down here, got a private little beach. We're about probably 5 to 10 minutes outside of Kalbarri on the Murchison River. We're just staying here. There's a tyre place which I want to rock up to right as they open in the morning, just to get that tyre puncture fixed, plugged, and then we'll hit the road again. I was planning, as I said, going forward further up north, but yeah, I don't really want to do it without a spare tyre. So anyway, not a bad spot. Got a private little beach here. Watch the sun go down behind the mountains. It is a bit windy today, but this is kind of protected from that mountain that I stayed at on the first night, which is literally, you can just see it over the back there. So that's where we camped at probably 5 nights ago. So yeah, this is us for the night.